guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Cattails. In the last episode, we met all of our new friends in the forest colony, and today we were planning on doing a little bit of exploring. We did find that these exclamation points on the map lead us to battles between the colonies, so we might want to investigate this area just to see what it's like. It does seem like the mystic cats might be trying to encroach upon our territory down here. I would imagine that these are probably the mystic cats battling with our cats right now. So maybe we want to make sure that we have enough herbs in our inventory just in case we get really hurt. We do have this lavender in here too that we found the other day. It says that we can use it to gain power for our colony in an area, so maybe we should head down here and see if we can use it on this tile, because this is the only place in our territory that has just a little bit of it chipped away by the mystic cats. So it might be a good idea for us to go down there and see if we can put our herb skills to use, I guess, if Penny has any herb skills. So far, she has been a pretty decent hunter, and I did gather up a couple of these tasty morsels for us to eat too, because the food goes down, the hunger rather goes down very ally. Can we actually get this crow? Oh, let's see if Penny can be a bird hunter this time. Let's see if she can pounce on this guy. Oh, just barely, Penny. Just a little bit too short, as always. Maybe that means it's time for us to increase our skills, because we do have enough experience points now. So why don't we actually upgrade our hunting skill? It says it's used for finding, tracking, and killing prey. At higher levels, a hunter will become better at pouncing upon small creatures, focus on his or her meal faster, and unlock a scent compass to point out nearby prey. That in particular sounds like it would be very useful as we're trying to find all of these little critters to hunt down. That has been a part of my problem, just finding all of these tiny little mice wandering around the forest. Let's see if we can get this guy actually. I think it might be another one of those squirrels. If we can go behind it, because if it's looking at us, it's kind of hard to tell, but if it is looking at us, then it will see us. Oh, I think we got it. I saw its little ghost go up between the leaves. There we go. So we have yet another squirrel to take with us to these potential battles. Let's see, this is the fallen giant, and I think it's like right in between both of the battles taking place on our borders. So this is probably the perfect place for us to actually use this little lavender just to show those cats that this is where we live, this is our territory. Let's see if we can maybe use this. Yeah, it does seem like it actually increased a little bit of the influence that we have over the area. It definitely did. You can see it a little bit better on this map. So we now own 88% of the fallen giant, and unless they start battling on this tile right here, I think we will be able to keep it under our control. Maybe we should take a sneaky little peek to the right though. Let's see what sort of battle is actually raging over here. There's just, oh my gosh, a ton of cats. I thought it was just one, but it's definitely a lot more than that. We might as well do a little bit of damage on these cats, right? But they are completely obliterating ours. Oh my goodness, let's get out of here. Let's get out of there. The mystic cats are definitely a little bit stronger than the forest cats. That is something that we have learned, and we should probably eat one of our golden seals. Let's use this right up. So I guess we're going to have to upgrade ourselves in the battling skills too, the fighting skills. Let's see what this actually does. Used to improve attack damage and attack speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that would probably help us out because we'd be able to really swipe at those cats super fast, and we'd do a little bit more damage every time too. We need to take like a literal army over there though if we want to succeed, because they completely demolished all of our cats that were in the area. Hopefully they made it back to Doc so he can patch them up. We did give him one of those golden seals very recently after all, so he should have enough in his stores to help them properly. But let's go ahead and eat one of our squirrels again too, because we are getting quite hungry. And then why don't we explore toward the north? Since we have all of these battles taking place in the southern portion of the territory, why don't we see if we can discover anything helpful in the north? Even if it's just gifts to take back to the rest of the cats, that would be a very good thing for us to invest our time in as we're trying to increase the skill points of our cat. Let's see if we can get this mouse too. Maybe we could give this to Scout. He was just hunting down on the previous tile, so let's give Scout a little snack. I'm sure he would probably appreciate that, and we haven't given him a gift yet. We were giving Missy and Lyris, I believe, the butterflies, and they really seem to appreciate those too. But this will be our first time offering Scout a gift of our own, so let's bring him this lovely mouse. If we could get him maybe like not behind the tree, there we go. Huh? Did you need something? Give the mouse to Scout Scout. Oh, look at that. He has a little star over his head, so he must have loved that too. Oh, wow. I've always loved these. Thanks a billion, Penny. So Scout does enjoy munching on little mice every now and then. It's good to know. Maybe we can even figure out what his favorite food is. Now, we should have plenty of safe space to wander up toward the north, so let's see if we can find any more of the herbs too, because I have noticed, oh geez, there's actually a house here. I have noticed that we need a little bit more healing, and maybe we should actually take another one of these golden seals. So we have a house inside our territory here. Can we actually interact with this place? Can we maybe sneak inside? It doesn't seem like it, but this person, whoever lives here, has quite a few of these different plants around their house, so it might be a good place for us to pick up those in the future. We have some valerian, actually. I don't believe we've picked this up before. It says it energizes and invigorates cats. Maybe that would help us in the battles? We'll have to see. Next time we're feeling brave enough to go down there, we'll see if maybe we can try out that valerian plant. And what are these? Raspberries. Oh, that'll help us out. I'm pretty sure we can eat these, and it's not going to fill our stomach very much, but it will help us out if we're trying to find more prey to hunt down. Let's see how much it actually gives us. About 10% of our hunger is filled up when we eat these raspberries, so definitely a good thing for us to collect if we find them. Well, let's see what else is inside our territory too. We might as well familiarize ourselves with everything inside our own home. This is just on the outskirts, so maybe we can find some other types of plants in here too. This is where all of those really colorful stones were. This is actually probably where Lyris finds all of his decorations to put around his den, but otherwise it's looking very, very empty and very gloomy too. It seems like it's a little bit more quiet in the forest when it's so rainy. Maybe the prey doesn't like to stay out in the rain. I would imagine that the cats wouldn't either. Like Penny would probably prefer to just stay inside her den and stay nice and dry. But we have to collect all of these herbs, Penny. We have to prove ourselves to our new colony. If we're not ready to battle just yet, then this is probably the next best thing, because I have noticed that we do gain a little bit of experience points when we pick up these herbs. There we go, 2 points per plant that we pick up. And now that means that we can actually upgrade another one of our skills. Maybe we should go for fighting too? We were going to see if Penny could become a master hunter, but since we have so many fights on our hands at the moment, why don't we actually give her a little bit of an upgrade in fighting? Yeah, we'll upgrade the fighting skill, and I think we are like literally right next to one of the battles, so let's see if we can hold our own any better than we could before. This area actually has some water too. It looks like this is right by one of the streams. And I think last time we were able to find some fish in the water. So that is another potential source of food for us. But right now we might as well just munch on one of these big fat squirrels that we have in our inventory. Let's heal up too so that we're ready to dive straight into this battle. And then I think we'll also take one of the valerian plants just to see what it does. In fact, before we stick our nose back into that battle, let's take it right here. It says it increased our movement speed by 10%, so that should help us out. Now, if things get out of hand here, then we could probably use our sprint skill too. And oh my goodness, Cotton Ball, you were hitting me for quite a bit of damage there. No wonder our cats got obliterated, but I think we actually took him out. Okay, let's go up here and grab this little Mew, because I think that's what those were. Yeah, little tiny Mews. And let's try to get Patches too. Wait a second, there are 2 cats named Patches here. Okay, that's a little bit confusing. Well, we're trying to go after the blue Patches here. But if I could separate them, then maybe... Nope, I don't think so. We're getting out of here. We are going to get demolished. We have some more Mews to pick up on the way, though. Don't mind if I do. And hey, wait a second. You're all just standing around here. Why don't you help me out? Little Peanut and Coco. Oh my gosh. Our army is so lazy. Coco and Casey. Can I talk to you guys, actually? It looks like I can. Are you out on patrol today, Penny? Well, I was, but we ran into a little bit of trouble. And in fact, I think I am going to use our very last golden seal. So clearly we need to do a little bit more exploring and try to find some more of those herbs, because they don't heal us for too much. Though I believe one of the skills, maybe the foraging skill, actually increases how much the herbs will heal us when we use them. It determines the effectiveness of plants when used to heal and invigorate. At higher levels, a cat will be able to spot growing things effortlessly. So even even if we have the highest fighting skill in all the land, it's not going to do as much good if we don't have a foraging, because then we'll be wasting all of our herbs just trying to heal all of the damage that we've taken. So it would probably be a good idea for us to invest in a couple of those skill points too. Now, where on earth did we wander off to? We're right over here where Scout likes to hang out. So let's go back to our den for now and see if we can maybe sleep off some of the damage that we took. That might be a good idea. I mean, it's 2 a.m. anyway, and we have our tiny pile of butterflies. It's looking very sad right now. We definitely need some more to add in there. I don't think I have any other gifts that I could possibly place next to that butterfly, but let's have Penny go to sleep. She'll actually gain a little bit of experience just by passing the day too, so we definitely want to make sure that she's resting. And there we go. It looks like we did gain a little bit of health back from sleeping. Not all of it, of course, but if we find just a couple more of those plants out and about in the wilderness, then hopefully we'll be able to heal the rest of the damage that we took. Ember does have quite some expensive little items in his shop, and unfortunately 9 Mews is not going to be enough to heal us properly. Even Doc was really expensive when it came down to it, so I think it might be a little bit more beneficial to us to just try to find it on our own. It's a nice sunny day today too, so we don't have to worry about the rain. I suppose we might as well take some of our very first steps beyond our borders too. Now this area is half controlled by the mountain cats, so I wonder what they're going to be like. I mean, we know the mystic cats are absolutely brutal. I would be surprised if the mountain cats are not the same, but if we're just fighting them one-on-one, then it should be a lot easier. I mean, that was a huge mountain, an army of cats, and without any backup, Penny was pretty much destined for trouble. So far, there are quite a few of these marigolds out here, and I think we're getting very hungry. So hungry, in fact, that our movement speed has actually decreased. So let's munch on a couple of our raspberries. We'll save the mouse for later just in case we need it. Now, the marigold also treats wounds over time. I wonder if it's a little bit more effective than the golden seal. I think it might. Maybe it gives us just a little bit more of a boost, and I definitely want to grab this purple butterfly. I can't leave you behind. Someone is really going to like you, the emperor butterfly. There we go. Finally, we caught another squirrel. So we have a little bit of reassurance that we won't actually starve as we go further and further away from the territory. I do want to find something to actually bring back to Mare too. And I think we decided on bringing him some sort of prey, just like Scout. This place looks quite interesting though, and I think I do remember it from our pre-alpha adventures. If we go inside this water, we are going to get washed away. The river is just a little bit too strong, and that's why we have these swimming skills to upgrade. Actually, it looks like we could get another one too. Why don't we go ahead and go with the foraging just like we were planning to before, so we can heal our wounds a little bit more effectively than we currently can. There we go. So maybe if we use one of our marigolds now, if we go back into our inventory and use this plant that we found, we should be able to heal ourselves almost to full. Almost, and oh my goodness, that squirrel was demonstrating just how strong this river is. Oh, and here's the cave. I remember this place too. We might actually want to snack again. We'll go ahead and eat the mouse since we're going into a cave. There might be something new in here after all, and we definitely want to spend a little bit of time exploring this place. How cool is this? All of these mushrooms and crystals and swinging lights too. Like, it does seem like it's been lived in a little bit. There was definitely somebody here before us. So far, I don't see anything that we can catch though. No prey in here and nothing to really gather up. Oh my gosh! A little mole? Molo? Hey, you there, what do you think you're doing trampling over the ground so loud like that? You're gonna give me a headache. There's just no respect for the mole folk these days. You act like you've never seen a mole before, huh? Well, newsflash, we exist. Me and my brothers have been around for a long time. Name's Molo. I run the canyon mine with my workers. Hey, that gives me an idea. Listen, old Molo ain't as young as he used to be. Are you interested in a little adventure? Maybe you could head down into the mines below and nab me a couple gems. Oh, I love how they sparkle. Oh, Molo, you are adorable. I do it myself, but my eyes and claws don't have the strength they once had. If you grab me some gems, I'll make sure you're rewarded. I pay mole cash in exchange for gems. You can trade in your mole cash at my shop for all sorts of goodies. Your mews are no good to me, but some of my workers may be interested in them. You can descend into the mine through the entrance behind me. Fair warning, mining is tiring work. You'll want to pack a lunch to take with you. A few of my miners have had problems homes with bats too. They're nasty flying critters that tend to be aggressive, so watch yourself while you're down there. Let me know if you need any more pointers. I'll be right here. Now go and find me some beautiful gems. Oh my goodness, yes, I definitely want to do that, but do we actually have a lunch on us? I mean, we have that nice tasty squirrel and we do have our raspberries, so we might as well just take a peek, right? So apparently this place is very well lived in, and it looks like we even have some more spaces for potential moles. But let's explore the mines. Canyon Mine Level 1. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Can we like crack open the rocks? We actually can. What was that? That was some rock debris, a small chunk of rock with trace amounts of ore. I don't think that's the beautiful gem, the beautiful sparkling gem that the mole was looking for. Let's see if we can find any others down here. Some of these rocks are empty, so it seems like it's going to be quite tricky for us to actually find these gems. Are we running out of space in our inventory too? Oh, we definitely are. We're going to have to sell off all of this debris to a Molo if possible. We don't really need to take all of this home to our den. Rock debris doesn't sound like it would be the best decoration in the world. I'm sure we could find something a little bit better than that. I am determined to find one of these gemstones though. There must be at least one somewhere inside this mine, right? Somewhere. There's only a couple of rocks left actually, just 2 more right up here. Are we going to find one? Well, we found a staircase, but we're getting so hungry too. Let's descend the stairs just to see what's inside. Canyon Mine Level 2. Okay, we have tiny little rocks over here too, but it doesn't look like we can crack those open. Well, we definitely want to eat our squirrel at this point, I think. We are getting so hungry. And I'm assuming we probably just have to use this little staircase to go right back to the top. Hopefully anyway, otherwise Penny might be in a little bit of trouble because we didn't exactly pack a large lunch for her. For that matter, it's getting pretty late too, so it might actually be in our best interest to return home. And I can't even get over to this area. That's quite strange. I wonder if there's a way for us to like break down these walls? Very, very interesting, but let's see if Molo will take some of the rock debris that we actually just found. Maybe he'll give us something for it at least. Let's see. Hey, you should head into the mines and find me some gems. Well, I tried, Molo. Believe me, I tried. No, it doesn't seem like we can sell to him, but look at all of this stuff. Harvest mouse, a dead harvest mouse, his light brown coat shimmers. Oh, I think we actually saw one of the brown mice at some point. So that must be what that is, the marigolds, the inventory expansions, a warp to the canyon. Unlock a new active skill that will allow you to warp back to the canyon mine from anywhere in the world. Oh, that would be helpful if we really get the hang of this mining thing. And then there's even special colors here, a cute western color for your cat, the cowhide color, how cute is that? And the accessories, oh my gosh, an eye patch and a top hat. Yes, please, I would love that, but we have to find those gems first. We have to find those gems. Yeah, I guess there's nowhere for us to sell off all of this rock debris. Maybe we just have to find more moles. It doesn't seem like they're ready to come out of any of these holes though, so I guess in the next episode what we'll do is we'll explore the mines a little bit more, as long as I can gather up enough food, because clearly we are going to need quite a bit of food to sustain our little kitty if we're going to be doing all of that hard work inside the mines. That is so cool though. I did not expect to find like a giant mine shaft inside that cave. And let's catch one of these fireflies too for something to add to our gift pile. Honestly, at this point, it's probably more of a bug pile, a big insect pile, but Lyris really seemed to enjoy the butterfly that we gave him before, so let's see if he's still awake. I think all of the cats may have actually gone to sleep, so it's probably a good idea for Penny to do the same. And yeah, in the next episode, we'll go back up to the mines and see how far down we can go, I suppose. We'll place all of our lovely butterflies and fireflies right next to our previous one too. Our lovely little collection of bugs. It looks like the emperor butterfly might be a little bit more rare too, because it does have that blue lettering. I bet Lyris would love it if we gave him one of those. But let's let Penny go to sleep for the night, because she certainly needs a big long rest after all of that mining. And next time we'll see if we can find some of those special sparkly gems. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!